Graduation, a story of regret and shame. Misty Dobson.
How do we like waving for that title? A story of regret and shame. Are you all tuned in right now? To start us off, I want to just get you thinking. So maybe drop in the chat. If you are a parent, have been, want to be, if you're thinking about it, how important are school grades in your family for your children? You know, between 1 and 10, are they important, super important? You're expected, this is your job. Not important, like whatever, I don't even look at their grades. Just give me a little ballpark, kind of where that sits in the family value train for you. I'm seeing some 8s, 9s, a 5, like, you know, and I don't know where I would have graded myself before the kids, but after this story, you're going to hear a little bit more about how grades affected our family. So when your kids start in elementary school, Cyrus was my firstborn. They get report cards every quarter, but they use a lettered system. I don't remember them exactly, so forgive me if these are wrong, but it's an A for above grade level, B for at grade level, C for below, and an N for needs improvement. From grade 1 to 5, Cyrus received mainly B's, a couple of A's, a C here and there, and maybe 1 or 2 N's. All right. I'm not worried. Are you worried when you hear that? Like it's fine. We're at grade level. So we move into middle school. In middle school, they make the transition into percentages. So here comes my son. He's super excited. He's got his report card. He's like, hey, Mom. I think all I did was give him jujubes after his first during elementary school. So he hands over the report card. I'm not worried. He's not worried. I take a look. Every single grade is somewhere between a 65 and a 73. What is this? Where's your effort? Like, this is your only job, Cyrus. This is the only responsibility you have. And the best you've got is a 73 in gym. I mean, what's a parent to do? We immediately laid down the law. There was supervised homework time to build structure for him. The grades are posted online, so we sat down and checked those grades weekly, which meant every week I got to see that he didn't hand an assignment in. That was fun. Now, in our house, it was made very clear to Cyrus that school comes first. Also, I'm a former honor roll student. So Cyrus obviously should be one too. As the grades and weekly grade checks moved on, we had to take the phone away. We hired tutors. We got him checked out for ADHD. We even put him into cadets after a teacher recommended he needed more discipline and accountability. I think Cyrus was grounded for most of middle school. I mean, every time I checked his grades, there was a missing assignment. What do you do for a child that just is not handing his work in? And every single time I went to a parent-teacher interview, they were like, oh, he's just the sweetest thing, but he needs to put more effort in. I mean, what does a mom need to do to get her kid to put the effort in? Now, by the time Cyrus moved into high school, we'd removed him from French immersion to take away a core, and his highest grade was now a 61. And not once during middle school did he ever hand in 100% of his assignments. And let me tell you this, I'd have killed someone for a 73 now. But worse than this, our relationship was in pieces. And in the fall of grade 10, we found out that our son, Cyrus, was suicidal. As the mental health nurse is sitting there explaining to me that Cyrus has been feeling like this for years and severely depressed, my mind flashed to every single fight about school. Over and over again, I harped on him, I nagged him, I punished him, badgered and berated him. For what? The honor roll? Did I want to brag on Facebook? So I could feel like I did my job as a mother? And why did I equate his grades with my success as a parent? So we completely dropped it. If school isn't your thing and you want to drop out the day you turn 16, no problem. We will support you. Cyrus, there are many different paths to success, and we love you no matter what. Now, obviously, Cyrus persevered. And as we worked to rebuild his confidence, bit by bit, he started to put the pieces of his life together. He tried out different hobbies, got his driver's license, a car, a girlfriend, and his first real job. Within his first year of working, he got 4 raises. Have any of you gotten 4 raises in a year? Because I know I haven't. My boy, who never took initiative once in school, took it upon himself to email his boss after hours a full list of recommendations for his area. So when he turned 18, they gave that boy a promotion. Now, his grades never really improved, but Cyrus did tell us he wanted to graduate. So we supported him. I stopped looking at the grades. Power school? What's power school? Never heard of it. Stop looking. I didn't even go to a single parent-teacher interview in high school. I was not going to allow any teacher to put down my child, whether it's well-intended or not. It wasn't good for us. I didn't allow it in our life. And we started celebrating every single grade, whether it was a 51 or a 73. So yes, when he walked down the aisle in his cap and gown, I felt so much regret and so much shame, because our path was long and filled with darkness getting to that moment. But then I realized the most important fact of all, and I felt the most intense pride of my life. Cyrus walked down that aisle because he wanted to. Not because I punished him, lectured him, or did anything. Cyrus graduated for him, not for me. Back to you.